Hey, everybody, come on in the room. Everybody, come on in the room. Come on in the room, honey. Come on in the room, y'all. I had to share the video. Make sure you share the video, honey. Okay, so I happen to be running through the streets. A lot is not going on the streets tonight. However, however, even though it's not a lot going on, it is in a sense. Now, apparently Tasha K is going through some trials and tribulations. Now, we all know that she did that fake scare, okay? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Red Snapper. Sour Patch, my baby. Hey, Boo. Hey, Carrie Ray. Hey, Dr. Soapy. Hey, Ronnie Q. Hey, Sour Patch. Hey, Red Snapper. I think I said hi already. Hey, baby. Hey, Heat Wave, my baby. Everybody's in the house. Everybody's up. Lena D. Hey, Boo. Yes, honey. Heat Wave, my baby. Everybody is up. Wild Seed is up. See, did I get everybody? I hope I did. I think I did. Welcome, everybody. So we know that Tasha K has gone on, and I don't know what she's going through right now, but she faked her own arrest, saying that she got arrested, okay? She had her assistant, Kelsey or Chelsea, whatever her name is. She went and she posted, I guess, on IG that Tasha K had gotten arrested, okay? We all know that was a lie. Nobody really felt, I didn't fall for it, okay? I was just like, whatever, because, you know, it's just not that big. I mean, nobody was thinking about that. I guess she wanted to steal the thunder away from Natureboy, maybe. I don't know, yesterday or 2 days ago when that happened. But I'm like, girl, please. So nobody fell for it. It was an epic fail. But anyways, so I'm wondering, she always wants to deflect on things. So I'm wondering if Tasha did all this to deflect on the fact that she had been talking mess about Storm Monroe. Now, so Storm Monroe came live and he was addressing it. He was addressing the issue. And he's not taking it lightly as to what she's saying. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing, baby? And hey, Lena, pretty eyes, pretty brown eyes. How you doing, baby? So Storm Monroe is like, why is Tasha K addressing his mama? He's like, his mama don't have nothing to do with it. And I'm like, what? He's saying, she can drag him, she can bully him on YouTube all she wants to, but he's not going to budge. He's not going to attack her because at the end of the day, she's another Black woman. And I said, yeah, because it'll be that route and everybody will be upset and all this and all that. I'm thinking. So he best not try and address her, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So what happened, hold on, because I want to make sure that I get all this out to you guys. So what happened, Storm Monroe was he was going down memory lane as to what happened. And what he said was, he moved down here from Arizona. He said he moved down here from Arizona. And what happened was he was, I guess, from Arizona to Cali. Okay. And he was in Cali. He had gotten a position. He said he was going to be working for Geico. He interviewed for that. Okay. That was the last position that he had. And he said he was supposed to have got, he was looking at potentially making $80K a year at Geico. Okay. And he was like, OMG. But what he said was, before then he was working for the post office in Arizona. Okay. He was working for the post office. He said he left the job because he told people that he was going to go become a rapper or some crap. Okay. He was going to become a rapper. So he said they said, you really going to go become a rapper or whatever he told the people, where he worked at, he was going to become a rapper. Okay. I was like, oh my gosh. And that was in Cali, not Arizona. So he said, then the people, they couldn't believe it. They were like, what are you talking about? Well, because he was waiting for this job to come through with Geico where he was making $80K a year. And he said he was making good money at the post office. He was making like about almost $60K a year, something to that effect. Okay. So he said that when he did not get the position he wanted with Geico, there would have been 5 people up under him. He would have been, managing, I guess, 5 people under him. And he went through 3 different interviews and come to find out he did not get the job. So he said Tasha was saying that she needed him there in Atlanta. Okay. So he was like, well, let me see. He said, he was just going to answer right then. But she said, no, I want you to think about it or whatever. Right. So that was when he said, I guess he went down there with his mom. I don't know what the situation was with his mom, but he said he's going to take care of his old girl. And you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. So I was like, okay, he didn't just throw his mama to the wayside. It's just him and his mama, period. That's it, So he said, that's when he said he went down there, whatever. He said when he went down there, he drove. He got a car, he rented a car. He took him 3 days to get down there. He said they had sold their beds because you can't really be moving nowhere with no beds. You know what I'm saying? So he sold their beds or whatever. So he said that Tasha knew that his mom had a bad back. So they had got air mattresses. So he didn't ask Tasha to do this, but Tasha went and bought beds on Facebook. What is it called? Facebook, Marketplace from Chinatown. And she bought 2 beds, 2 full-size beds. Now, full-size beds are only the beds were only $500 total, $550 total. Okay. She was doing this for them. He didn't ask her. And he said that now Tasha's saying that they were in a hard place. So she helped them because when he moved there, they were in a hard place. But he said he never asked her. And my thing is this: if you don't ask anybody to do anything, why do stuff for somebody if you're going to throw it up in their face? That's just sorry to me. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, I can't believe she's throwing this up. This is why he's going down memory lane with people, because he wants people to explain the timeline that it happened and how it happened. Hey, Michelle's daughter. Hey, Angela Hurd. How you doing, my baby? And so he was like, yeah, so that's what she did for them. And he said, okay, fine, thank you. He was appreciative. He said he was appreciative of everything she did. Now, it wasn't like she was always lavishing him with gifts or nothing like that. No. But he said that she had did a contract, and basically the contract stated that, you know, she was going to be not representing him, but she was going to be getting him to his potential, I guess, his 100K and, you know, 100K subscribers within less than a year. She was going to be responsible for like his thumbnails, his backdrop, everything, whatever. Okay. Anything that he needed to get him to that point, she was going to be helping him with. Okay. And in turn, she said that he would deliver, you know, he would supposedly have to keep up on the up and coming topics on celebrity news, celebrity gossip and everything. And he said that's what he did. He said he even went as much as to have 3 or 4 different outfits ready in case she didn't like what he was wearing at that time. He then said he was in his bedroom, and that's when they made history. He was in his bedroom, he said, and she wanted him to do a backdrop with I guess these X dolls, laying on the bed. He said, and I never knew because I never watched him in the beginning, but apparently he had those X dolls, I guess, in the beginning, or maybe he was going to put those in the beginning. I don't know. But I was like, what? He said, and that's how the whole image of him went south. Okay. As far as him, Tasha was putting it out there that he, you know, allegedly wanted, you know, was too exual, being too exual. Okay. Y'all know I leave the S off. Hey, Barack, baby, how you doing? I saw you in there. I said hi to you. I saw you over there, and I saw Pookie over there too. Yep. I said hi, but I don't know if you seen me because you didn't speak. I said, I don't think Barack seen me. But yeah, so I was like, oh my. So he said that, so that's where he got that idea. He said that he did dumb himself down to make money. He admitted it. He said, I dumbed myself down and I made good money doing it. But he said, really, nobody should have to dumb themselves down. And I agree. And, you know, Jay Wilson says that all the time. Why should you have to dumb yourself down? You should be able to live how you are. Like Storm was, like he said, he was so much better than that. He said he wants to get into like his, he wants to do some commentary with like religion and things like that. He don't just want to do the same commentary, celebrity news. Basically, in my opinion, he's stating that he's bored with it. Would you say the same, Barack? He's just bored with it. He don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's tired of doing that. So Tasha K, he said, was on Conscious. Now, I didn't see this. I love me some Conscious. Tasha K was on Conscious TV. And apparently, I guess she had said that Storm was no longer under contract. He's no longer employed by Kiwi Studios, put it that way. He's no longer employed by Kiwi Studios. So what it said in the contract was that I guess he couldn't speak on anything in so many terms, okay, in so many words. I'm paraphrasing. He couldn't speak on certain things while he was under contract with Kiwi Studios. However, Tasha has said that he was no longer employed by Kiwi Studios, so that's it. It would be null and void. So now on the contract, the date says that he's supposed to be, you know, no longer employed by Kiwi Studios is July 2022. Okay. And he was like, well, I have the contract and here it is, Tasha, but okay. You know, so he's basically doing his own thing is what he's stating. He's doing his own thing. It's just really, and he's like, why is she out here bashing him? He doesn't understand why she's out here bashing him. I'm like, oh my God. Now he said that, hold on. Now, he said that Tasha would always ask him, she would always ask him, you know, she would always make comments saying, I know your mama don't like me. And Storm was like, my mama don't feel neither way. You know, she don't feel a way about you. She don't feel either yes or no. Like she's just not interested in getting to know you better. And he said his mama basically would tell him to watch his back, you know, that woman is not your friend. I was like, ooh, child. Mm-hmm. The woman is not your friend. I said, ooh. Barack said, Tracy Boo, what's up? I was just over at Storm's chat. I told him I would have dragged Tasha's loose scalp loose. Child, I hear you. Tracy, now I didn't know you were in there. Yeah, I was in there, babe. Uh-huh. Let's see. Rochelle said, explore his options. Mm-hmm. He wants to explore his options. Yep. Barack said Tasha K need to worry about getting Cardi B her $4 million. Now that's what she need to worry about while she's pulling junkie stunts, okay? While she's pulling junkie stunts, talking about she's in prison, she need to be worried about what she gonna do when she got to pay Cardi that money. Okay, that's what she need to worry about doing. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, so that's what he was saying. He said that she was over there talking about his mom and he was offended. He said, why is she talking about his mother like that? Because Tasha referred to his mom as his sorry ass mother. Didn't say thank you after she bought them those cheap beds from Chinese marketplace. I was like, what? Now, mind you, Storm Monroe said that Tasha K did not have to buy them beds. He was going to get them. If it would have been a couple of weeks, he was going to get them some beds. Because, yes, Tasha K put it out there that his mom had a bad back, and that's why she did it. And I'm like, why is she throwing stuff up in his face that he did, that she did for him? You know? Child, that's what she did. Unprofessional. So, yeah. So then he said, Tasha okay, I told y'all about the X dolls, okay, that she had laying in the bed. It was her idea, okay. But yet she wants to say that he's so actual, okay, explicit and too actual and kind of like unprofessional, I guess, in so many words, okay. Like his show was taken off to a different direction as to how she didn't want it to be. But yet he was like, how was that when she was the one that suggested having those actual dolls in the bed? In the bed behind him. I'm like, ugh. But one thing I have to tell you this, one thing that one time I was talking to Lovely T one time and she told me, she goes, you know how people give you pointers and stuff. And I remember her saying, you don't need a mentor. What do you need a mentor for? Nobody needs that. You go on YouTube, you put your ideas out there and you do what it do. Storm said basically he had the idea that he was going to go on to Skype. He was going to do a lot of things on Skype. And then he said he didn't do it. And now what's happening? A lot of people are doing things on Skype, I guess Twitter, aka Twitter. Okay. So he was already going to be great. You just have to trust yourself. Nobody can help you to be there. But what he did give her credit for, he said that she actually saved him. Let me get exactly how he put it. Okay. He said that she saved him approximately 5 to 10 years of mistakes is what she did. She saved him 5 to 10 years of making mistakes. So he said he did have to, when he got there, he did have to struggle. He did have to sell his MacBook because she wanted him to buy a MacBook. Everybody does not want a 5K computer. Okay. Everybody don't need one. And he did buy one, but he said he fell upon some hard times and he had to sell it. He said he had to sell it. And when he sold it, he went and he bought a cheapest computer that they had at Best Buy or whatever, he said. And then he just downloaded from his phone to the computer. And that's basically how he did his show. It don't take all that. You don't have to have all this high-tech equipment, you guys. You really don't. You're going to find out what works for you. And that's all you need. You don't have to go get this extravagant setup. Hey, Trixie. So it's like, wow, I'm like, interesting. So the thing is, I guess maybe, of course, I don't know I don't know why she was freaking out or whatever. Initially with him, I don't get it, but it is what it is. Now, he said that apparently Chelsea had dropped down in Wiley's live and was making slick comments again. That's what he was saying. I was like, oh, child, what? Really? He mentioned about his car. Okay. Well, first he says that Tasha is throwing up everything in his face that she's helped him with. Okay. And then she was throwing up, I guess, how she referred him to a counselor. And he actually thanked her. He said, actually, that counselor is the best thing that she could have ever mentioned to him. That was the best thing that she could have ever, referred him to, because, that helped him in so many ways. And I'm pretty sure it did, He's like, that is the best thing. But he said he never wanted to move to Atlanta. He didn't have no plan in moving to Atlanta. She was the one that told him she needed him there because she had the idea of him co-hosting with her. But he said she can't co-host with anybody because she's not going to shut up long enough. And I just died, okay? I just died. She's not going to let them be able to speak, child. She's not going, she's not going to let them do this and that. So she don't need no co-host. And he said that didn't work out. Of course it didn't, You can't get over the fact that Tasha's lawyer was named Olga. Trixie, you are so funny, baby. Well, I can't get over the fact that she wanted Storm Monroe after he got a degree and everything to be a waiter like her husband was. I'm like, what? Why would you want Tasha? Why would you want him to be a waiter? He was like, no. I don't blame him. I'd have been like, hell no. What do you mean be a waiter? Child, I just could not. Okay. Now I don't know if she wanted him to be a waiter with her husband or what, but in the beginning, I don't know. It's a lot going on. Now, she was bringing up about his car being stolen. Now, I don't, there was something about his car being stolen, and I guess people were putting out, he said that he never specifically said his car was stolen. What he said was somebody had taken his car, they took his car, and they found his car over off of Stone Mountain Road or some mess. Okay. Now, I'm like, what? So I still don't have the whole info on that, if the car was stolen or not. However, his car was found at the impound. Okay. Now that sounds like repossession. Okay. It sounds like it was repossessed because he had to get it from the tow place or whatever. Okay. And he claimed it was $280 something. I'm like, okay, to get it out. He showed a receipt of that. And I'm like, okay. But now, mind you, he had sold the MacBook to pay a car note because he couldn't pay for the car initially. You know what I'm saying? So he sold the MacBook and bought the cheap computer. And it's okay because you go through things. People struggle. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, So anyways, so she was saying that he never said, okay, so basically what happened was, hold on. Now he's asking why he's being dragged and disrespected by Tasha K. Okay. He says he's not going to come off his chariot to throw tomatoes. Okay. Now he did say that him and Tasha really, he don't have any issue with Tasha. He said him and Tasha don't have any issues, but their issues are with other people. Baby. It's just interesting to me because why was she trying to get him to dumb himself down for ratings? I don't get it. Now, he did say that she can harass and bully him all she wants to because he's not going to be going back and forth with her. He just wanted to set the record straight so she won't be out here lying, apparently, as she's doing, saying that she did all this stuff for him and she really didn't. Excuse me. Hey, Christina Spartan. Tasha K can't belittle anybody when she failed the ninth grade 3 times. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, that's a whole something within itself, child. Mm-hmm. So basically what he was saying was he said that his mom had told him, basically that Tasha, is not a friend. Her money will always come first. And that's how it is. He said she told him to be professional around Tasha, to basically gave him some pointers. Okay. Because moms know, and Tasha met the mom one time. Storm said when he painted his room red, and then Tasha K came with her baby and her husband over to repaint the room. And I guess whatever they painted it. But he had it all painted red. It was like blood red. It was like, oh my God. I saw it. I was like, what? And so he said that she had came and with the baby and everything, and they repainted the room. Okay, then she said she saw the mom. Now, later on, I guess Tasha was saying that his mom was giving her a look, some type of dirty look or something. Well, the mother probably knew how she was. The mother, from that point, the mother was like, don't trust her, basically, But ever since then, Tasha would always say that she knows his mom don't like her. And I'm like, why are you going to get between somebody's, you're supposed to be not even mentoring, because I guess she just threw that in there. Because as far as the contract is concerned, there was no mentoring in it. It was just like a co-worker type of thing. Okay. I don't know if it started out as mentoring, but baby, no, it was a contract type of thing where he would be doing actual work for her. You know what I'm saying? Why don't she just leave that man alone? Jesus, shaking my head. This is a whole lovely tea story all over again. I don't know why she won't leave him alone. I don't know. I don't know, babes. So it just it's really weird to me. So she was like, so basically, he's now speaking on it, and he was talking about the agreement, okay, um, and what she fell through with, and what she did for him and what she didn't. Now he did say that everybody. He said when everybody turned on him with that Auntie Hammy interview. No, was it Auntie Hammy interview? Yeah, with the Auntie Hammy interview, when that went viral, he got the million subs. He said the internet and everybody turned their back on him. And I guess they got jealous or whatever. He remembered that. He said they turned their back on him. And I was like, wow. And he said that's when Tasha started acting up. Well, we all know that that can get like that because it's very competitive when people are trying to get numbers just for clout, or they're trying to get numbers for money. It can become very tedious. But that's what he was saying. He was like, he didn't understand that. He was like, because they were cool. Hold on. But he did say that his mom never disrespected her or nothing. No, not Auntie Hammy. I'm sorry. Not Auntie Hammy. It was I get them confused. It was Jaguar Wright. After his Jaguar Wright interview went viral. Sorry, not Auntie Hammy, correction. So after that, that's when everybody turned on him. I'm like, oh, child. But it can happen. Y'all know that. So he said he's never put. So Tasha is out there trying to make it seem like that he's so ungrateful, and he wants to set the record straight, saying that he is not ungrateful. He's still, he has no beef with her. He has no beef with anybody, really. Okay. He said that, it is what it is. He even gave a partial apology for that. What is his name? That Vaughn guy. He gave a partial apology for that. He said it was blown way out of proportion, and and it shouldn't have been. But basically he was like, it is what it is. Now apparently Chelsea is doing a lot. I don't know why, but I think that Chelsea is going to have Tasha K, like I said before, and all of this mess all over Atlanta with these dudes. Mark my words. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Elaine. How you doing, babes? And mark my words, y'all, it's gonna be a lot going on with that. So Storm said now he's doing great. He has an apartment, and he's doing great. But I think he just wants more. He's always said he wanted more. Remember? He said he wanted to do other content. And I think that's the direction that he's going in. Now that his contract is up, he can actually go into doing other things like church or whatever he may want to do. You know what I'm saying? He said, he had taken so many vacations, he said, because he was just bored with it. With celebrity news, he was bored with it. But when he would take a vacation, he would he was telling Tasha or whatever. And then she was like, well, you're gonna, who's gonna be, I remember when she put a post up, who's gonna be watching somebody if they leave for 6 months and come back? Because apparently that's what he was saying he was gonna do. I'm like, oh my goodness. But hopefully he's going to be utilizing his degree. Hopefully, because if you come, I mean, everybody does not want to do this for their whole life because everything is on display. Like, it's like you can't even, it's a whole new lifestyle. He probably wants to have a good life and do this on the side. He don't want to do this for his whole life. He's young. He wants to have a good time. And it is what it is, you know? So yeah, so that's what he was saying. They did do some promo pictures with him. He showed the pictures that they did. And I guess he used those for his show or whatever. They did do that. So he's not saying that she didn't help him, but as far as helping him out, like extremely helping him out, like carrying him along, she didn't do that. She did not do that. He wants to set the record straight, and I respect that. Mm-hmm. I remember she tried to fight Tasha K on live, and she had to call the police on her. Who tried to fight her on live, Trixie? Who tried to fight Auntie Hammy was what? Was crazy and hilarious. Oh, you mean Oh, you mean Auntie Hammy? Oh, I think that wasn't that a setup, Trixie? I thought that was a setup by her and Auntie Hammy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought it was. Ciao. Yep, she did spill a lot of tea. And people got mad because Jack White was spilling that tea, baby. Mm-hmm. They got mad. Good morning, Trish. Good morning, Trina. So yeah, so it's a lot going on. I'm just interested in how this is going to. I don't think it's going to end well. I really don't think it's going to end well. And this goes to show you, y'all, like you cannot. It's just very rare that you can find somebody that is not, because people are like Storm Monroe said, none of the winos liked him when he first went over there. He knew that already. So that was already one against him there. So he had to get his own followers, you know what I'm saying? And nobody, they just didn't like him. And he said, well, honestly, because he said Tasha was the star over there, okay? So it is what it is. But he said none of them liked him. I was like, oh my God. I was like, well, we knew that, but he has his own little people. And baby, the Storm Chasers was dragging her over there. Okay. Baby, the Storm Chasers was dragging Tasha over there. And I was like laughing. Okay. It was just funny. I find it hilarious. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tasha was upset. Storm got those numbers and subs. Uh-huh. And that's why she made up all those lies on Jag. Exactly. And turned her back on Storm. Yep. That's what it was. She was very jealous. Uh-huh. That's crazy because you can't outgrow, I guess, your mentor. I'm like, or your mentee, put it that way. You can't outgrow your mentor. The mentee cannot outgrow the mentor. I'm like, okay. It makes no sense, y'all, but it is what it is. Mm, 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 mm. So I'm just saying. So that's what's going on now, y'all. And like I said, this whole thing, I guess she wanted to trend the whole weekend. No one's believing. And if she were in jail, you would just be in jail. I mean, it wouldn't be no shock. I mean, I didn't feel a need to run to the computer and say, "Hey, guess what? She may be in jail." No, nobody cared like that. You are not a nature boy. Child, stop. Now, she's not a nature boy. She's just not. So my thing is, I want to know how she's going to be paying Cardi back all this money. That's what I want to know. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I don't know if they're going to drop her channels or not, child. I have no idea. But I'm interested in seeing the direction that Storm Monroe is going to go in. That's what I'm interested in doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm very interested in seeing what direction, they're going to go in. Mm-hmm. Mm. She picked the wrong weekend to try it. Yeah, exactly, because it just fell flat. Where's the mugshot liar? Thank you. Thank you, Soapy. Thank you. Mm-hmm. We ain't going, child. And Storm Monroe is done. He's like, Storm Monroe is not having it, baby. He is not having it. He's like, nope. He's like, let me clear this air. And all his people are right behind him. He got his core people. Okay. He got his core people. He's not concerned. He's not moved or pressed. Hey Pookie, I said hi to you in Storm's live. Did you hear me? I mean, did you see me in there? I said hi to you like twice. And I was like, does Pookie not see me in there? She talked bad about his mother. That's crazy. Yeah. I spoke on all that already. I already gave my review on it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, where did she do all this stuff at? Was she on Instagram talking her mess? That's just so unprofessional, child. Okay. Oh, you didn't? Okay. It was moving fast. Oh, okay. You read an article that Tasha said that she's gonna fight Cardi B and that child $4 million lawsuit. Now she did say, let me tell you, she did say that she even got her assistant in on the hoax. Yep, she sure did. I was like, why would she do that? That's just crazy and desperate. Hey, Coach White, how you doing, babes? That's just desperate for attention to be getting your assistant to go ahead and put that out there for what? Child, she wanted to trend the internet and have people forget that she addressed, I guess, Storm Monroe and dragged his mother or whatever, just because she think that his mother didn't like her. Child, please, okay? Now, Storm said he did do some nice gestures to Tasha, as far as helping her to do different things. But come on now. I mean, that's basically all she did. He had to pay his own bills. You know what I'm saying? Now he did say when he first moved there that she did help him because he only had, I guess he only had um what did he say? He had $500 on one credit card and he was going to put something on the rest of another credit card or something. No, $500 and he had money on his checking. He said, but you can't pay when you're leasing an apartment or whatever. You can't pay, split the payment. It has to be all one. So Tasha gave him the rest of the money to come up with his first, the first amount to move into the where he was moving into. So she was like, okay, this and that. So that's what she was saying. So he said that basically that's what she did. And he wanted to pay her back for that money, another $500. Okay. So, and she was like, no, no, it's okay. So then he bought her these expensive shoes. I forgot what kind they are, child. He bought her these shoes for her birthday or whatever. And then it was what it was. So she can't say he didn't do anything for her, that he was just taking everything from her. Take, take, take. That wasn't it, you know? However, I think she did give him some acting lessons, if I'm not mistaken, because he was very shy in the beginning. Remember? He was very shy. I don't know what happened, but he came out of his shyness. So I don't know what transpired there, but it was the best thing that could have ever happened. Okay. Because he totally blossomed out. He came out as, his own person, very conversational, conversational, uh, conversation. How do you say it? Not even that, conversing very well with others and communicating well and all this good stuff. So he did learn that, in essence, and that helped him a lot, I believe, and it's still going to help him. But I just think that he wants more from his channel. He don't want to go in that direction. If he bought the 1,000, yep, the $1,000 YSLs, he paid her back enough. She's trash for counting what she did for him. Exactly, Pookie. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how the hell? But she's bringing it up, child. She's bringing it up, which is so unfair. It just lets you know if she's going to help anybody, she's going to keep bringing it up over and over again. That's all that's going to happen. Trixie said, I honestly feel sorry for Storm. He just looks so emotionally drained and tired from all this nonsense. I bet you he curses the day that he ever had to deal with her. I'm pretty sure. He probably feels like he probably feels like he wish he'd have done it on his own. Because no matter what he does, she'll always say, like, she made him. She'll always say that. Like she made him who he is today. You know? But he did tell how she was behind the scenes when she was pregnant and she was eating salt with something else. Okay. And then she got carpal tunnel. She couldn't type because she had swelled up from eating so much salt. I was like, dang. Really? Interesting, child. She just let it all go to her head. Storm, don't be bothering nobody. I hear you. God looks after his children. She took him to a dark place. I think so too. And God brought him back. Rochelle, I think so too. I think, like he said, he was dumbing himself down just to make, for $1 or whatever. And he didn't have to do that. Remember when he was coming on here and he was drinking and stuff? And, it was just like not a good look for him. But I think now he sees everything in a different light and he can actually do other things because he has an audience that will follow him, I believe, because they like him for who he is. They like men on here. You know what I'm saying? There's so many, I guess, there's so many different types of people that he wants to do what he wants to do on here. You know? Oh yeah. Now he did say at one party she had, he found himself, he said he had drank something, a shot of something. I forgot what he said. He had took a shot of something, he said, and he woke up and he was knee deep in a Jamaican woman. And I said, what? I was like, you were what? He goes, that's what he remembered, that she was saying that she was new to the country. He said, and he was knee deep up in it. I'm like, oh my God, that's wild. I was like, what? Hey, Taylor. I was like, that's crazy. Okay. But see, he's putting his business out there before she do, because she gonna put it out there to be salacious. You know that. Hey, Heat Wave, my baby. You was in the chat when they were dragging. Hold on. Uh, Dragging the hell out of TK. Yes, you were in the chat when they were dragging her. Oh yeah, the storm chasers were dragging, baby. Mm-hmm. They were dragging. Trixie said, I personally think that he should apologize to Jaguar. That's just my thing. Some people like that power, and wait, hold on. I never turned on Storm, so I can say I was one of the few. That's good, Barack. Any go ahead, Big Stormy is busting all them down. Go ahead, Storm. He really is. Hey, Lulu. Good morning, baby. She wishing the worst in him to put murder allegations on him. Okay, hold on. What allegations is she putting on him? Now, he did say that Tasha, okay, you're saying that, okay, Tasha was saying that she was going to come murder him after the Jaguar Wright interview. Remember that? That's what he said. After the Jaguar Wright interview, Tasha was saying she was going to come and murder him. But he called the Popo and told them if anybody comes to his door, he's going to shoot through the door. And I said, what? I was like, you're going to be in jail if you shoot through a door. He said, if anybody comes to his house to get at him, he's going to, and he said that specifically Tasha, because she was talking about going to his house, okay, and murdering him. And I'm like, what? Child. So now you're talking about something else going on where she's saying that he was going to murder her when she came to the house? Because that's the same thing pretty much. I think that's the same one that he was talking about, if I'm not mistaken. That's messy for a mentor to start mess with their mentee. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not even necessary. She should never talked about his mother. Exactly. His mother ain't did nothing to her. Hey, Laurie. But she lied and told her followers he was plotting to murder Jaguar. Oh my God. Are you serious? That is so wrong. That's defamation. Why would he be planning to murder Jaguar? That's crazy, child. I cannot. I just cannot. It don't make no sense. You said Tasha needs to be locked up. Tasha needs to be locked up. They ain't gonna let her out. They ain't gonna let her out. She needs to be locked up. She giving up. Oh, give that 4K up. She's faking storylines, pretending to be in jail. Won't you pay up? Pay that 4K out to Cardi B, child, before you be all out. Oh, she wants to be out. She wants to be out. She's gonna be in jail. Hey, she's gonna be in jail. She's faking, pulling junkie stunts. Oh, she's gonna be in jail. She's gonna be locked up. Ain't no phone calls allowed. Child. I cannot, okay? I'm just like, what the hell? It's a lot going on, y'all. So what else is going on in these streets? I don't know. Ain't too much going on. I was over there and I was listening to, who was it? I was listening to Suge, and come to find out, you know how Kwame was all hinting around to a pastor or whatever. Well, they still say that Kwame never admitted that he was talking about Uncle Suge, but he did give him an apology. Okay. I don't know what type of apology it was, because apparently he wasn't talking about him. This is what Kwame was saying, so I don't know. And what else, y'all? Let's see. What else is going on in the world, y'all? What else? What else? What else is going on or happened on this Good Friday, baby? Jay Wilson came on and he was dragging the hell out of Chopper. When I tell you he was dragging, baby, I was watching. He was dragging the hell out of Chopper. Chopper apparently came out trying to roast Jay Wilson, baby. Jay Wilson he took it back to the Everglades, baby. Jay Wilson took it, Florida Red took it back to the Everglades, okay? Florida Reds then took it back to Gators, okay? He ain't playing. He done took it back. He was like, excuse me, baby. He took it way back. He was like, no, we ain't having that. We're not having that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm so sick of her. Are you serious? She was on, oh God. So apparently Lulu said Mona Simone was on ZX's panel. Child, she's dead. Dead. Okay? Dead. Let's see. Laurie said, I was over at Suge's and I have no idea what they were talking about. Oh, babe, I know. Sometimes he just has panels and they get up there and say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I sound tired. Do I really? Not really. I was moving all around, which is what I was doing, but no, I'm not really tired. Mm-mm. You probably got to red ball it back, babe. Rochelle said Tasha K will be in jail or pull a junkie stunt like rap artist 50 Cent and file for bankruptcy after lawsuit filing. Coincidences with court date. Doesn't mention verdict over leaked X tapes. Hmm. Mona has been dead exactly since Moses departed the Red Sea. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You have to Roro, yeah, welcome, but you have to catch the replay of it. Uh-huh. Tell I thought she did too, but people keep inviting her back. Now, allegedly, Pizarro had mentioned allegedly that Dory has some recordings, I guess, okay, of California Girl from Stank Nation. Remember, I had posted the shots of her, how she was talking about, she was only happy. She was talking ish, and she went over there and was smiling in Kimmy's face in her chat or whatever, after talking mess. So she has some recordings. Apparently, this is what Dory is saying, child, that she got some. She had spoken with California Girl, and she has some tea that she's gonna drop. Okay, I was like, am I enthused? No, not really. It is what it is. Lulu, that you can like her, Lulu. Were you here when she faked her death? I mean, that speaks volumes. I mean, if you know that somebody faked their death, how can you trust them after that? She seems cool. Well, okay. That horse makes me sick. Dr. Soap, I know you can't stand. I was laughing. I was like, Soap can't stand. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. And not only that, she can't. Every time she comes back, it's a mess. With Jay Speaks, remember that? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. You think it's screenshots? Pookie said don't nobody care about no California Girl. Child, that ish was funny. Child, I'm just saying, honey. I was like, what's really going on? But nobody, wait, hold on. That ish was okay. Um, exactly. They was on some mess. And she was calling her out. I was like, dang. Mm-hmm. Pookie from LSA. I don't know how much about her. Okay. Heatwave said, shh, run this back to your co-host, not to F with me or nor mine. Y'all are so funny, okay? Y'all are funny. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to come on and tell y'all. Basically go over what's happening, what's going on with Storm and Tasha K. Um, I don't know. I just don't think this is ever going to be resolved. They're just two different people that need to just go their own separate ways. The contract is getting ready to be over with. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, point blank, period. That's it. You know? Now, did we ever find out what happened with hold on. both her what? What'd you say, babe? Tracy, both her and oh yeah. Okay, got you. But baby Jay Wilson and Chopper were going at it. Then Uncle Tim was going at it. Who was it? I'm trying to figure out who was Uncle Tim dragging. Oh, Uncle Tim was dragging. Oh, Uncle Tim. I think he was dragging Kwani. Was it Kwani? He was dragging for being vile and something else he was saying. I was like, oh, Uncle Tim, you don't want to mess with Kwani, child. I was like, Lord, mm-mm. But Kwani was going in. She was going in. Apparently, she was going in. I don't know. I guess because one of her one of her not moderators, but one of her people, she said in her camp, they had came out that they were offended by what she was saying. And I'm guessing it was when she was going on a rant, and I don't know how that rant started about her and the community, but she went on a rant, and that person emailed her, and she just dragged that person. Oh my God, she drugged them. I was like, dang. She drugged them for filth, whoever it was, but she didn't reveal the name because she didn't out her. So I was like, okay, that's good. What I do know is that Velvet had stepped forward with Nature Boy. Velvet stepped forward and Neytiri, and I don't know who else. And my thought is this, and like I said, here's the thing, you guys. Like I've already said, I don't have a problem. I know that Neytiri was telling the truth. I know that all the women were telling the truth. We seen it on there. But Neytiri, I just don't understand it. I'm mad at her for the fact that why does she keep going back? That's my whole thing. She knew how it was and she kept going back. This man would do the same thing to her that he would always do if she kept going back. She's trying to now all of a sudden she's had an epiphany and she's like, oh, okay. Now she's had an epiphany. She's like, okay, well, I'm in my regular mind now, so I know that that was wrong, and your mind is something else. And I'm like, you're still there. You still have the same mind that you had. You ain't foregone no type of therapy or nothing. Okay. Remember, she was like, I know what to do get my pum pum clean. Remember, everybody else was telling her that she was running around here with herpes. Okay. She was running around here with herpes. We all knew she had herpes. Okay. Then she was in her mind saying she's cleaning herself. Oh, I know what I'm doing for myself. I know what I'm doing. I know what I have to do for my pum pum. And my pum pum is right. Well, obviously, your pum pum ain't right. Obviously, your poon poon ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Child, please. Please. Oh my God, Pookie, really? Child. And I'm just like, what is really going on? So, in other words, so that's what's going on with that. So she's filed charges. She's so happy he was denied bail. She was doing a little rap. I was in her live or whatever. I was just like, girl, whatever, okay. And I was asking her in her live, well, you went back 5 times. I mean, I'm not saying that that's any grounds for him, you know, doing the R word, because no means no, period. He needs to be held accountable for that. But she needs to explain to the people, and she needs to understand why people aren't just, oh, all gung ho for her. You know what I'm saying? Now, Velvet is doing her thing now, but and everything, and it is what it is. Now, apparently, Velvet, she did a video showing she was at a desk filling out some paperwork and stuff. And I'm like, man, you just want to be careful with stuff like that because those people are crazy. They will kill for him. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all think that he would kill for them? I think, or they would kill for him. I know that they would kill for him. So I don't know if I'd be all open like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I just really don't know. And they Terry to be telling people that all see what made me kind of frown. She's over there telling people, if you was that traumatized, she would be that traumatized because of the whole ordeal, right? But she's so quick to say, "Oh, I'm writing a book." It's like, what? I mean, I'm like, don't you want to take time to process it? Nope, she's just ready to write a book, child. I'm like, interesting. Very interesting. Mm-hmm. I know, right? It was, hey, ask Shaw, how you doing, baby? Hey, oh, I said hey to Tanya already. But it was funny to me. Well, not funny, but I seen the hearing when the judge was like denied bail and he just turned around like, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens. And then you have Malia and them looking like fools out there in all black and red. I'm like, girl, please. Okay. Fufu looked like she didn't even care. Was it me or did Fufu not look happy? Wasn't Fufu the only one looking happy, y'all? Did you notice how she was kind of giddy about herself? Fufu don't give a damn, baby. Fufu is not having it. She was like, mm-mm. Did y'all notice that about Fufu? I was like, Fufu don't give a damn, boo. She don't. She was like, oh, well. I loved it. I was like, damn. Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. He waves fighting with Pizarro in the chat. Child, I don't worry about that child. She was the main one talking about she get high every damn day. I'm like, girl, you are dumb. You are dense. Go. I mean, you know what? It was just a sad thing. She talking about, oh, I got them some Easter baskets. Talking about she really don't celebrate. The only reason why you never celebrated because you was in the projects and you chose to smoke blunts and everything else and not have Christmas for your kids or Easter. That's all that was. Talk about you don't celebrate. That's the only reason why. Just a poor excuse for a mother. Then she wondered why people be saying she don't need no kids. Okay. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, babes. That is exactly what I'm saying. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is really happening in the world? They're all gonna be what, babe? They're all gonna be so lost. Oh yeah, they're gonna be lost. You know they're gonna be lost, all right. I don't. That's why I said that. Well, now they said that he's teaching them from behind bars, and I'm like, I guess. I guess. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, how they gonna know? Like, where they gonna move to next? That's the whole thing. Where they gonna move to next? Somebody's gonna be hooking up with somebody. Somebody's gonna be getting pregnant. Okay. Did anybody notice? Did anybody answer me? Did y'all notice how happy that Fufu was? Fufu don't care. She was so happy. She was just like, okay. She was like, yeah, he is God, and da 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 da. And then she was trying to talk about Jesus Christ and how Jesus Christ rose again. And I'm like, what does that have to do with Nature Boy? Yeah, what does Jesus Christ have to do with Nature Boy? Not one thing. I'm like, y'all stop playing in our face. Stop playing in our face about that mess. It's crazy. Okay. She didn't have fools sending her cash apps yet. Who didn't, Ronnie Q? They think he's God. Pookie. Pookie said, I don't know how the hell did they think he's God? I just don't understand it. I really don't, y'all. But I'm telling you, this is what I think happened. I think that when that guy was in there, okay, that guy from the Secret Service or wherever he was from, that guy that the white guy, I think he got a hold of Neytiri and was talking to Neytiri. Okay. Uh-huh. And I think that's what happened. I think he helped Neytiri to get away. I think they planned it. He helped Neytiri to get away, and it was what it was. That's what I think. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She was delirious. I know. That's what I'm saying. Child. I don't know who they're praying to now. I guess they're still praying to three God. Okay. I guess they're still praying to the three God. Child. Mm-hmm. That's what we the people think. Baby, I was watching Kaya's roast of what's his name? Her roast of Benzino, and it was funny. Did y'all see that? Now I don't know if it's the vocals, but her voice is kind of going out, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie Q said Pissel was buying Easter baskets because she has fools. She has fools sending her cash apps. Yep. She's not spending her money, her weed money. Uh-huh. You can be sure of that. I know that's right, Ronnie Q. You know that, baby. I was like, girl, please. And she had the audacity to be like, what you gonna get? What kind you gonna get? She had the audacity. See, people wonder why they missing teeth and everything on YouTube. This is why you missing teeth. You got brown teeth, okay? You're looking old and haggly in the face because you on there smoking 24/7, okay? You cannot do that, baby. You can, but just understand why you look the way you looking. You know what I'm saying? Just understand it. It is what it is. Child. That's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, that's sad. They have to wake up to all of that mess. Okay? To all of that. I'm like, wake up to all the smoke and all this other stuff. That just is crazy to me. That's crazy. Who wants to be out of their mind all the time? I can't. All I'm trying to do is order some damn edibles. That's it. And I can't even order it. Y'all, I was trying to order them damn edible shells. I was trying to buy one and get one free. I couldn't put the promo code through Shell, so I need your help. And I got frustrated. I'm like, how come I can't get this promo? All I want to do is order the Delta 8. That's all I want to order. So Shell, can you order the Delta 8 for me? The pineapple, what is it? Pineapple lime. I think it's pineapple lime. And the other one is blue raspberry. And I'm like, that's all I want to order. I'm like, where are they? I want to order those. Oh yeah. Now I was yeah. Now if you look at Kaya's roast, her voice is going. I don't know what's wrong with her voice, but her voice is going. I think she smoked too much. I really do. Her voice is gone. She's like like she's talking, and you can barely hear her. It's weird. And she has that gavel that I think that the gavel they have that it's on replay like her banging because she's not banging it no more, but it's like an annoying bang. It's not even like where she would normally bang like don't don't don't. You know how she used to do it and it was just right on time and you see her shaking and it was funny when she do that. But she's not even doing that no more. Yeah, it was like a 7 minute clip I had saw. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Ronnie Q said Pizzo thinks she's is reading drunk. Demetria for Phil. Child. She can't function unless she is high. Exactly. She can't read Demetria because she always high. That's what I'm saying. She can't. And then she is low functioning. Yes, she's low functioning already. So I'm like, she's high, low functioning. How in the hell is she gonna read Demetria? She can't even talk, can't even pronounce nothing. Okay. I'm like, girl, go sit down. Hey, Yamang. Different God concepts allow them to accept him as one. Some people reference God as love, power, truth, etc. But I don't understand. I don't understand it. She's speaking of Lovely Love's alcohol intake. Meanwhile, by her own admission, she claims she stays high. Exactly. Exactly. Them poor children, just dumb. A dumb, dense mama. They probably like, Mama, da 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 da, talking to her, and she's like, shut up. Because she's worried about is what? Getting her next puff. Puff puff. And it's sad to say because you have people that are 4 times her age. 4 times her age almost, or 3 times her age on there, still talking about the same crap. I'm like, are you okay? Like, why are you still trying to? I mean, this is the problem people have. And then they wonder why, and then they wonder why. They wonder why. They wonder why they're in the situation they're in. They wonder why they're always lacking. It's because you doing all this extra stuff that you shouldn't be doing. That's why. Putting all this extra stuff in your body. Uh-huh. Yep. I can't. It's not cute to me. It's just not, y'all. I'm like, it is just not cute to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not cute at all. No, no, no. Nope. But anyway, so what else is going on? But that's what's going on with that. Those two are the ones that's taking him down. Um, and he has no bail, so he's screwed. He's screwed. He is definitely screwed. It's over. So people were congratulating each other, because it took a long time. Now I got to listen to King World and see what World News is saying. Not King World, but World News. I need to see what he's saying about the whole thing because I haven't heard about what he's saying about it. Ronnie Q said, "Tell them to get off that drink." Meanwhile, she's hooked on weed. Exactly. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. And she thinks it's just, and she's so dumb. She thinks it's the same way it used to be. No, it's not, baby. It's not the same like it used to be no more, boo. Okay. This is why you have people freaking out, going off on people for no reason. You have people typing stuff. We don't know what they're talking about. They talking in different foreign languages. We don't know what they're saying. They think that they type it in complete sentences and they're not. I'm like, what is really happening? That's what the cause of it is. Because they stay high all the time, thinking somebody's talking about them and they get everything twisted up. No, baby. Mm-mm. Let's see, always clearing her throat. He would have said, I think something is definitely wrong there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Child. It's a lot going on, child. So what else is happening? Should I drop the link, Heat Wave? What else is going on? I don't know. What else is going on, y'all? Y'all, man, what else is going on? Just dump for dump's sake. Dump for dump's sake, child. I cannot. Now, Sean Bradley did a live. I was kind of peeping his live. And he was talking about, he is going to be suing Rita. I forgot to tell y'all. He's going to be suing Rita because he doesn't want her to come back and say that he did X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, oh, so that is some tea, y'all. Sean Bradley is going to be suing Rita. Let me put that in my title too. What do y'all think about that? Hold on, let me put that in my title real quick. Okay, Heatwave said the slow beach, speaking of a spaceship, meanwhile, she's never seen the inside of a plane. If he don't go sit his A down somewhere, child. When he gonna win? What he gonna wait? What is he gonna win? Her broken ditches. Well, what he said was that he doesn't want her to have to come back. He said if he lets it go, she can come back and try and say she's gonna sue again. Okay, and he doesn't want that. So he was like that. He is going to be suing her. He came back on to announce it. He said that she won't know when because he's not going to be talking about it. He's not going to be talking about it. So. Mhm. And I did notice that Pizarro shared the video. Pizarro shared the video. I thought, see, she ain't forgot about you doxing her, Rita. So Pizarro, remember how Pizarro was in Rita's chat trying to so claim or whatever, pretend like she was okay with her, whatever. But she's over there secretly, sharing Sean Bradley's video. I'm like, oh, interesting, right? Uh-huh. Child. I love it. I love it. Ooh, I love it. Laurie said, what? I think he's doing it for ratings, but nobody cares about that SB and Rita drama. At least I don't. I hear you, Laurie. I don't either. I just find it interesting, you know. I just find it interesting. I love getting my not even not to say karma back, but the fact is that y'all know I never did nothing to Rita, so I love for things to happen to people which I ain't never bothered them. And they've done stuff to me. I love it. Uh-huh. I just love it. I'm like, ooh, child, child. I'm just saying, honey. So, anyways, what else is happening, y'all? Like I said, we went over Jay Wilson. Rico was live in a shirt that was way too big. It looked like it was double size. Okay. Um, Talking the same crap over and over again. I'm like, just stop. Like literally, it's like a song and a dance for him. I'm like, really? Now, what I need to know, the people need to know, was it true when Jay Wilson was saying something about Chopper was he was working maintenance or something like that? He said Chopper's over there working maintenance because he was walking before, and now he got mad because Chopper said that he wasn't on his level, and he's like, "What level is Chopper on?" Child, when I tell you, he kept saying what level, he said level so many times, I was just dying. I could not stop laughing, and I had sped it up too, so it was just funny when I was laughing. I was like, okay. Jay Wilson was so funny, baby. I just loved it. Hmm. Okay, Heat Wave. Yeah, well, the thing is, I believe you, Ronnie Q. The thing is, though, can you imagine having to have spent all this money on an attorney, just extra money that you could have had on your own, spend all this money for a case that I guess that she knew that she wasn't going to follow through with? Can you imagine that? Child. Only thing that lawsuit gonna make shake is SP's attorney pockets. Yep. Well, it actually, Ronnie Q, the money is not gonna come, it's gonna come from the people, his people, child. So it's just about Chopper. Chopper had said that Jay Wilson was not on his level, and Jay Wilson said, Chopper, what level are you on now? What level are you on now, Chopper? You ain't on no level. He was like, now you're on a level. Chopper's on a level. He was just walking. You was just walking before. He said now he done been put in some subsidized housing, so now he's on a level now. He's about now he done been he. What did he say? He said now he done got a look like he done got a job on the 15th floor. Okay, and he said look like he done got a maintenance job. Now I'm not on his level. Child, I was hollering. It was just funny. I could not stop laughing. Hey Jerome, good morning, baby. It was funny to me. I was like, Lord, I said, if he ain't gonna stop, if he ain't gonna stop, child. Uh-uh. I just couldn't stop laughing. Could not stop laughing, child. Ooh, child. I was like a housing voucher. It was funny. He was like, do he still live in that man's house? That man wants you out. And I said, I don't think so, because is Chopper back in California? Because remember, he claimed he was in Chicago. And then he talked about how Chopper looked, and he said, what was Chopper saying? He was fat when Chopper, you know, how Chopper is very, had his stomach all out there, and he said, look at his face. And I mean, he was dragging. I was like, Jay Wilson is back, baby. He was dragging. Okay. When I tell you dragging, he was dragging, baby. You think he's still in Chicago? Oh, okay. Child. He's still in Chicago. Maybe he'll hook up with Sir King. Okay. Mm, just saying, child. Ooh, it's a lot going on, honey. Now, somebody has said that Jokey had deleted her pages. No, because hasn't she's been going live all night. I'm like, how you go? See, the problem is, I don't understand why, if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody on YouTube, why does everybody need to know when you're fighting? It's just so stupid. And then people are really there, like, well, I'm standing for the women. I stand with the women. It's just crazy. I could not be dealing with nothing like that. I would be like, that's why y'all know I'm like, I'm out. I don't deal well with stuff like that. I'm like, it's stupid. It's no point. Moving right along. Mm-hmm. Ronnie Q didn't know he left Cali. Yep. He was in California at some point because of the palm trees when he would walk the streets. Oh yeah, that was before. Mm-hmm. Ronnie Q is not safe walking those Chicago streets. Which y'all, he'll find out. He'll find out, y'all. Pookie said, "How can they be in a relationship if they never met?" It's so odd. Pookie, I don't. That's why I don't even do. That's why I really don't even cover it. I just don't have time for it. It's stupid. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a game for Cash App and coins. It could be Dr. Soapy. Yeah, you're right, baby. It could be. Hmm. It definitely could be. Oh yeah. But everybody's like they're not going. Now Clyde Diva got dragged the Helen back by Shaddy Greg. Shaddy Greg. Uh-huh. Now the thing is, like I told Shaddy Greg, I said, that's your girl though. He said, well, she act like she wanted to give me some pee. And I'm like, now, didn't she just say that Shaddy Greg is married? Is Shaddy Greg married, y'all? Hmm? Is Shaddy Greg married? I'm like, what? Where is Goosey? Anyways, Goosey, Goosey, come under your other page. I have to unblock that Hi Goosey page. I forgot about that. Come under your other page, Goosey. Where is Goosey about now? Hey James, how you doing? No, he is. No, he's. Wait. No, he is not. Oh, he's not married. Okay, so James said he's not married. Well, then what was Clyde Diva saying? A married ninja before James. Remember she was dragging him tonight, and she was like, "A married. What would I want with a married ninja?" I was like, "What? What is she talking about?" Pookie said, "I think he's still upset about that crap Dimples blamed him for. I haven't seen him." Oh, Goosey. We all know that Dimples really she well, I don't know. It's a lot going on. Oh, you have no idea. Okay. So I don't know. But all I know is that she was sounding very desperate. She was like, everybody's turning on her and this and that. And he don't now, James, here's the deal. She sat up there and said she was gonna expose Eddie Gregg, right? Eddie Gregg. She said she was gonna expose him. Okay. Now, there's nothing to expose. So, what was she going to expose? Because he showed all the video messages, the messages that they had. So, what was she exposing? And then she goes, I don't know why he showed all of our messages. And I'm like, because you said you were going to expose him. And then she said, let me tell you what she said. She said, he knows I was just joking by the tone of my voice. I was like, what? Y'all, I cannot. I'm serious. That's what she said. Now he's supposed to read her mind now. Oh, he knows I was just joking when I said that. Well, that's what you get for joking, Clyde, because you've done it to everybody. So why would he not jump to conclusions and go ahead and show off the text messages? Why not? You know? Mm-hmm. We the people want to know. Sure, I cannot, baby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Cannot. I forgot why Dimples. Did Dimples and I'm trying to think, did Dimples and Goosey get into it? I'm trying to remember. It's been so much going on, child. Oh, Pookie said Ronnie Q, she blamed her getting dragged like that by James on Goosey. Oh, okay. She said he kept muting her and putting her in the back. Oh, really? But what did that have to, oh, mm-mm. Let's see. James said he beat her to it, and she is pissed. Exactly. He beat her to it, James. That's all it was. Because she knows she was gonna do that. Mm-hmm. She know what she was gonna do. She was gonna do what she was gonna do, and he did beat her to it. And now she looks stupid. Now she don't have nothing else to say because she was gonna try and twist things around, like he said. So he really did beat her at her own game. Mm-hmm. Ooh, child. James did a live on it, Tracy, yesterday. Oh, okay. I gotta catch that then. I don't know why y'all don't like Dimples. I like her. Ronnie Q said Pookie from LSA. Well, Goosey did mute me when I was putting a foot in ODS, but I'm not mad about it. Oh, yeah. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Hey, it's a lot going on. Hey, Misunderstood. How you doing, my baby? Hey, boo. I missed you not going live today. I was like, where's my baby? Misunderstood. How are you feeling, boo? Yeah, they'll make up. Yeah, they'll make up. They will make up. Yep, I think they will. Hmm. Do y'all notice that now? Well, I'm not going to even bring her name up. But have y'all noticed? Has anybody noticed that somebody has been quiet since all the mess kicked off? Oh, your mom's in town. That's right. Misunderstood. Oh, congratulations. I want to see. I don't want people to dox you, but I would love to see a picture of your mom. Does she look like you? Y'all Meg said, I can't say I don't like Dimples, but I don't mind giving energy back to those who have targeted me. I hear you, babe. No, 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 not Miss Kimmy. Kimmy's man is in town, I think. So she said, because she said daddy's in town or whatever. And so I don't know if she's going to not go live the whole week or the whole weekend or what, but that's what she says. So she's not missing. No, she told the members. Well, that's why you didn't get it. She put it on members. Yeah, she said that her man is in town. Uh-huh. So that's basically what she said. Hmm. Let's see. It's a lot going on, everybody. It's a lot going on. Okay, let's see. I hope Demetra's okay. Did we ever find out if both of her dogs had passed away? That is awful. I hope she's okay. I love Demetra. She does. So, oh, excuse me. So I'll be sporadic this week. This next week. Oh, okay. Okay, got you, babe. Well, enjoy your mom. I'm so happy your mom is there to, and celebrate her while you have her, baby. You don't always won't always have her. So yes, celebrate. Yep. Misunderstood said, I want a man. Misunderstood. Why don't you date Swoosh? Swoosh seems real nice. Swoosh is my baby. He's like my little nephew. You can date Swoosh. Swoosh told you to hit. Did you ever hit him up in his IG? He told you to hit him up. Remember? He told you to hit him up in his DMs. Mm-hmm. Ronnie Q said, Pookie from LSA, that poor dog. The last time I saw that dog, he had fear in his eyes. That dog was living in terror. Ronnie Q, why do you think that dog was living in terror? In terror. Y'all are funny. Hey, Demetra, baby, how you doing, boo? Hey, Tracy girl. Oh, thank you. I'm good. And so is Rock. Oh, that's good. Okay, Rocky. I think it's called Rocky. I'm happy, Demetra. Thank you, baby. You was just, I was listening to you last night. I said, you was on top of it, baby. I said, you didn't let nobody get the best of you, was cool, calm, and collected. She was yelling all unhinged and crazy, couldn't breathe. I said, you go, Demetra. She was just as calm as can be. Okay. Misunderstood said swoosh, laughing out loud. Clyde might, yep. Clyde would really, she would flip. She would just flip, misunderstood. I would have to get on here and drag her probably for a whole day for her to calm down. Pookie said, Ronnie Q, I'm not doing this with you today. Pookie and Ronnie Q, y'all are so funny. Ooh, child. It's a lot going on, honey. It's a lot going on in the city. So Benzino just needs to come on out the closet then. Benzino, I mean, if he had already admitted it, I don't understand why he's hiding. We all know, like Kaya said, why are you hiding at the Red Roof Inn? Kaya said, was it skid marks all over the sheets? I said, what? I was like, why was he hiding at the Red Roof Inn? And it was 1 o'clock and he still was in the shower. What was the point and purpose? Okay. Mm. Right, you said, Tracy, I'm not trying to be shady. I've had dogs all of my life. She was drunk and out of control. Oh, and the dog was nervous and scared and trying to calm her down. She did, and Misunderstood said she did over a simple interview with Tommy. Oh, yeah, she did. You're right. So you know she will. You know she will. But that shouldn't be, I mean, that shouldn't stop your life or anything because either way, she's not going to like you. So if y'all like each other, you might as well talk. You know what I'm saying? Because either way, she's still going to drag. That's just the way she is. Mm-hmm. Child. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. So since I dragged Lovely Love, do y'all notice that she has been putting all these pictures of her daughter on there? Please stop posting pictures of your daughter, Lovely Love. Your daughter's accomplishments are not your accomplishments, Lovely Love. You have a beautiful daughter, Lovely Love, but please stop putting your daughter's pictures and info up there. It's just crazy. I'm like, what is she trying to prove? I don't get it. Look, Jerome said, hey, misunderstood. I'll be your man. Jerome is so cute. Jerome, oh, Jerome. Misunderstood said, shaking my head. Lol, good point, Tracy. I know, right? I know, right? Ronnie Q says she kept flinging poor Barack off of her. Stop, leave Demetra alone. She kept flinging poor Barack off of her to fight and scream. I felt so sad to hear that dog. Oh my God, I cannot. Aries say, hey Aries, how you doing, baby? Child, there's a lot going on, baby. Okay, Pookie said no, she's trying to compete with Minnie daughter, Tracy, because she was talking under me oh with Mimi's daughter. Is that who's Mimi? Oh, what? Who was talking about Mimi's daughter? Pookie, who was talking about Mimi's daughter? Are you saying Lovely Love was talking about Mimi's daughter? Why would she be talking about Mimi's daughter? That's awful. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Hold on. And Mimi had to drag her. So now she's posting her daughter. That is so weird. She's really weird. I'm telling you, Lovely Love is one of them type of women. She's gonna be in an old folks home. That man ain't gonna want her. And it is what it is. She keeps saying she's on camera that she's looking good. She did not look good. She's like, look how I look. I look good. No, you don't. Rest in peace, Barack. Exactly, baby. Pookie says she was talking ish about being in crop tops. Those pics she's posting is to compete with Mimi's child. Child, I cannot, child. Uh-uh. She's posting pictures to compete with Mimi's child. That is crazy. So she took all. So it took her how long? Because Mimi had posted pictures of her daughter like last week. It took her all this time. That's crazy. Uh-uh. That's sick. Child. Uh-uh. That's crazy, right? I cannot. Misunderstood. I don't think that you need an alpha male though. Because my fear is that if you get with an alpha male, um, they'll take advantage of you because they see that you're real nice. I think you need to get with a beta male. No alphas for you. I don't think that's a good thing for you. You and the alphas won't, y'all don't mesh well. Mm-mm. Ronnie Q said, Lovely Love's pics look like this. Child, I cannot. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. Ronnie Q, you are so bad. Mm-mm-mm. It's a lot going on. Tracy, I think you're right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they will just I don't know why, but they will try and because if they're too dominant, they're gonna try and take completely over once they see that you're so nice. Yep, you need a beta. She's a whole slug. I don't know where Heat Wave is. Maybe she's asleep. I don't feel like dropping the link anyways. Maybe Heat Wave is asleep. I don't know. I don't know where Paulette is. Paulette awake? Paulette, are you awake, babe? Paulette probably could give me some tea that I haven't caught up on. Paulette, are you awake, baby? Drop down if you're awake, boo. Pauletta. Carrie Ray said she said give her a few minutes. Oh, okay. I really don't have nothing to say though, unless there's some tea. Mm-hmm. Something new and gentle. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did say give her a couple of minutes, but I'd already been on for an hour and 35. Wait, hold on. An hour and 35 minutes. Yeah. So, hmm I was watching this movie, y'all. So I've been catching up on movies and stuff, right? So I'm watching this movie. I watched like two movies already. And I'm so weird. Like when I'm watching movies, do y'all do this? I'm watching a movie, right? And then I have my laptop and then I have my cell phone. So I'm constantly checking my cell phone. I don't on YouTube, right? And I'm listening to other videos in between my movie. Is that weird or what? I just can't. I have to be doing more things. I can't just sit there and just watch a movie. It's so weird. I can't do it. I love hearing from Paulette too. She be having the tea, right? Misunderstood. I love her. You really enjoyed Carrie Ray and Jessica X interview. I have not seen, okay, I have not seen the Carrie and Jessica interview. I don't know why I have not seen it. I will see it, but I have not seen it because I want to do commentary on it. I'm like, dang it. Miss D, good morning, babes. Good morning, boo. Now, I don't know if y'all know, but we have there's something coming up because Danny Roberson, y'all know Danny, right? I love Danny, but she's on Blue Waffle, aka Tales from the Cult. Remember that? Well, Tales from the Cult, she's exploiting the fact that that All About the Trees did that one guy did the interview with her daughter, the oldest daughter who she's now estranged with and she's not talking to about the molestation that took place when she was younger. And I'm like, oh my God. Now I did reach out to All About the Trees to see if I could do an interview with her, or if not even an interview, if I could use some clips of her video. And it was only three of us in the comment section, but she did not say yes. So I'm like, okay, that means no. But however, when you have something like that that's put out by one person, you want to get somebody that's going to reach a large audience to be able to put out the truth as to what's happening or her side of it, put it that way. Because what, like I was mentioning the other day, was her daughter's side of as to what happened when she was younger. But then Tree said, no, she never told her when she was younger. So I don't know. Okay. So I don't know. But it's a lot going on with that one. That would have been a good review to do, because I could let her. It basically would have been letting Trees know, letting them know Trees' stance on it, and what Trees would say. She would be rebutting what her daughter said, what Nay said. Okay, but I don't know. Good morning, Tashia. How you doing, baby? Good morning, Esri. So that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a lot going on with that. That situation right there, y'all, is really deep. That goes deep. I mean, the things, I mean, it goes deep. But and you know what? And people were saying, well, they just need to heal right now. Yeah, they need to heal. But if somebody put your life out there, you want to be able to tell your story, you know? The whole thing is a mess. Oh, it is. Yep, it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, and I just felt bad for her because she really said she's done with her daughter. I was like, wow. But you know what? Sometimes I'm a firm believer. Sometimes you may have to cut family off for a while. You may have to, not forever, but just for a while. I mean, it is what it is, child. But I was just like, oh my, like the allegations were just crazy. The allegations, and then when child, it's just a lot. It's a lot. And with the way the YouTube streets are, they're gonna pick her apart. You know how the beef sector is. Y'all know how we are. Child, people get a hold of that, they will pick her apart. I'm like, dang, it is what it is. And she's telling her she still ain't pressed charges on it. And then remember the daughter was saying that Trees was telling her she couldn't press charges because it's been too long. And then Trees is saying she never said that. So it's a lot that needs to be exposed. Uh-huh. It's a lot that needs to be exposed. But I don't know, child. Okay. It's a lot going on, child, in the city. It's a lot going on in the city, ayy. Working every night and day. Don't keep on rolling, ayy. Don't keep on rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Remember that song? Tina Turner, child. Anyways, y'all, I really don't have much else to say, honeys. I guess I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna go watch Carrie's interview and then I'm gonna finish watching my movies and I will be on here tomorrow for you guys to talk and see what else is going on. I don't like coming on when I don't have nothing to say. That's why I'm branching out, going everywhere else like I always do, everybody. Okay. But it is what it is. Now, does anybody know if Clyde Diva addressed the fact that Miss Mona got her money back? Did Clyde Diva address the fact that she has to pay back that $1,200? That's what we the people want to know. Did Clyde Diva address the fact? Hmm. Probably not, child. Right? Probably not. Ooh, child. What do y'all think? Yeah, Miss Mona got her money back. She wasn't playing. I showed it in the other video, the receipt. She was not playing. And Clyde Diva tried to say that she gave her money back. No, you didn't give her money back at all. She took it, Clyde Diva. Calm down, weirdo. Or she running around here lying. Just running around just lying, looking like a complete fool, y'all. Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody. Well, y'all, we done been on here for so long, baby. We done been on here for what? An hour and 42 minutes, babies. An hour and 42 minutes. So I guess that'll be it, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Let me catch up on Carrie's interview. Carrie's interview, y'all. Carrie, can you put the link to here it is here, but can you put that link underneath in my video, babe, so that I can get the link to that, so I can click right over to that particular video of yours, hon? If you can put the video link or whatever you have posted there in the comment section, and I'll click on it. Thank you, everybody. I will talk to y'all later. Good night, everybody. Peace. Good night, y'all.